Yeah, baby. This is the Kevin Sutton Show coming to you loud and proud, Loudmouth Radio on ESPN 580 Orlando. If you want to hit us up, you can do that on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, all under the username Kevin Sutton Show. But we'll get into that a little bit later because some things is going on, man. But today in the studios, I got some great people with me.
The Kevin Sutton Show is brought to you by David Moss Volkswagen on Lee Road, where they sell both new and used cars. Come check out their great sign and drive deals going on right now. That's David Moss Volkswagen on Lee Road. And always tell them your friends at the Kevin Sutton Show sent you.
And don't forget to download the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, and even Google Play Music. You can catch up on all the episodes you may have missed. Just type in Kevin Sutton Show. And if you use an iPhone or if you use Stitcher or any other thing, make sure to leave a rating, review, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. 5 stars, baby.
Cinco Estrellas.
Mm-hmm.
And today in the studios, I got my man, Doctah Pheel.
Today is Monday. And my words of wisdom for you all. If you have a Facebook page with 5,000 viewers, merge it with your like page, or they'll delete your page.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Let's go to somebody I actually care about. Mayra with the ladies' point of view.
What?
Don't play with me right now, man.
I'm having a good time. Oh, yeah. It's time to party. Guys, feeling great. Coming off an amazing weekend. Got lots done. Family in town. Faithy Fun Time making her debut.
Kevin's
Broadway
birthday.
show. Kevin's birthday.
Go, shawty. It's my birthday. Go, shawty.
You had a ton of birthday wishes.
We're going to part. I don't know anymore because Facebook took me off.
Kevin's page broke the internet.
So,
There
I'm like
That's
a Kardashian now.
You're like Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
You broke the internet.
So I'm
Whole
dealing with some
potatoes.
things. I'm dealing with some things right now. I'm really upset.
Can you explain what is going on? Because you were kind of explaining to it. We went live on our Facebook page for like a little bit. So if you didn't catch that, it's there. But what actually happened to you on your Facebook page?
Well, just around the time my birthday was happening, I started getting a bunch of happy birthday Kevins.
Yeah.
And then my Facebook was like, hey, you got a virus. I'm like, all right. I haven't been on the trail lately, so I don't know what's going on. So I checked it out, and it was asking for my passcode. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So I deleted my Facebook profile completely on my phone, on the app. I deleted the app. I deleted everything.
All right.
And then I re-downloaded it to make sure that it's official Facebook asking me questions.
Okay.
You know, so then when I went on there, it said that my personal page seems to be commingling fan page things that should be on a fan page. And it's like, you should start a fan page. I'm like, I got a fan page.
Okay.
I was like, this is my personal page, and then the fan page is the fan page. And they're like, nah. I didn't get no response back. I sent the email saying that I have both.
Yeah.
And they were just like, no. And you need to go ahead and merge both your pages. I'm like, so merge my personal Kevin Sutton Show with the Kevin Sutton Show fan page, which I've always been Kevin Sutton Show.
Yeah.
Since the day I started Facebook, I was never anything else. I was never just Kevin Sutton. I was Kevin Sutton Show. And they never said no, because people was like, Amazing Star Johnson. You know, like they didn't care what you said before.
Yeah, before they didn't give a crap.
No one cared. No one cared what you called yourself.
And what happened is you got too much attention on your birthday, and Facebook said, hey, why is this guy getting all this attention on this day, April 30th?
That's my birthday.
And then they said, investigation. So
I don't know.
And then
soon after, it's just like.
And now there's no more.
And that was on a Saturday. It said boo-doo-doo.
And now you're gone.
Yes. I don't exist anymore. I'm nobody.
Well,
who are you?
Temporarily.
Our
nobody.
new board guy. I don't even think he knows who I am anymore.
I just met you the other day.
Yeah. You know, he's like, nope, don't know who that guy is.
Well, Nick is on a cruise. Hopefully he's enjoying his time.
I wonder if he's like, did they have ESPN on this thing?
Oh, I guarantee you he is doing it.
Yeah. Oh, there's Sports Center.
yes.
There is Sports Center on the cruises.
Well, isn't it on the cruise? Aren't they the European feed or the Latin America feed?
Yeah.
So it's not exactly American ESPN. So he's probably watching soccer highlights right now.
He's confused.
Upset, looking for a Wi-Fi.
Deportes.
He's confused, but there's going to be a glimpse of the regular stuff going through.
And there's a lot going on. You've got the NBA Finals, of course. We're now into our second series, I guess, second level. We've also got hockey going on, and I think Tampa's still holding strong.
Yeah, they're playing the Islanders.
Yeah.
Game 3 tomorrow.
It's great, though. Remember when we went to Vegas? Were we in Vegas? Las Vegas? When the Stanley Cup was going on, and they turned...
No, we were in L.A.
In L.A.
When Kings. We were there when the Kings won.
Man,
that was pretty awesome.
Was crazy.
Ooh.
And that famous donut place.
Big
Randy's.
Yeah,
Randy's.
They covered the donut up. I wanted to get a picture of the donut.
Why'd they cover the donut?
With
a big old Kings.
Make it look like a hockey puck.
Like a hockey puck. It was really cool, but I was like, that ain't what I come to get a picture with.
Yeah. You spend your entire life going to L.A. to get your picture with Randy's Donuts, and you go, but it's covered.
Like,
Wow.
really?
Has
Really?
everybody been to Randy's Donuts? Have you guys
I've
been?
never been to-
Have you been to
I
Randy's?
have, yes.
It's
been 11 years.
Oh, man.
But-
The hype is more than what the reality is.
Oh, yeah, no question. Oh, yeah.
There's nowhere to sit. You got to come up to the window, get your donuts.
And almost get ran over by the traffic driving past.
Oh, yeah. I mean, think about the things in Orlando that are all hyped up, and then when people get here, like, oh,
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. Like, we drove past it, you know?
Yeah.
And plus, we went at night, and the Kings thing was on there, so it was dark. And we drove past it, and the GPS was like, you've passed it already.
Wow.
You turn ahead.
Oops.
Yeah. So, interesting enough, NBA Finals. I tell you, when we were talking about this a week ago, we never would have predicted this outcome.
The Clippers to fall apart.
The Clippers.
Oh, man.
I mean, they really fell apart. Portland took those last two games of 4-2. And, of course, Houston, even without Curry, couldn't push on the Warriors. So we've got Golden State already up one game over Portland, which I think it's good because I honestly feel that we don't need to hurry Curry back to the game. I think if he can stay out of it, better.
Now, do you put ghost peppers in your hurry curry, or what other seasonings do you put
Thank
in
you.
your
Coming
hurry
in.
curry?
I like a roti with my hurdy-gurdy.
Do you put a grade 1 MCL sprain in the hurry curry?
But don't you guys agree? I mean, because they were talking about possibly him coming back on Game 4, you know, and if he doesn't have to, he shouldn't.
No.
You know,
I don't think it's not worth it.
I honestly felt in my gut, even though the ankle was fine, I don't know why he rushed back. They didn't need him, and you know things happened, and next thing you know, he slips on something so minuscule that messed him up.
Dude.
Well, Klay Thompson's not going to keep up these performances like he did Sunday. So, and then he's got to get back into the rhythm because shooters have to get back into the rhythm. Well, of course, it is Steph Curry we're talking about here. When he was here in Orlando, he was practicing from 35 feet.
Yeah.
Regular jumpers.
Who
I'm sitting there going,
practices
who
that?
practices
No.
over here?
Who practices
He
over
was
there?
on the G in Magic. That's where
Oh,
he
my
was shooting
goodness.
him from.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going,
Wow.
who practices out there? Who? If he goes any bad, he's going to be in the Orlando side of the court. So I don't know. It's Steph Curry.
Hey, and
I've
then
never got to see him play in person, so that would probably be really cool to see.
yeah, and then rounding out the
Situation.
West, of course, Oklahoma against San Antonio. There's a prediction that Oklahoma can't hold San Antonio down. There's San
Of course-
Antonio.
no, they
San
won't.
Antonio's
No.
favored.
San Antonio.
You know that. Myra, that's your team.
I know, but I was just trying to report.
Whenever I think of San Antonio, I think their color scheme is perfect. That gray and black, the most boring thing. You're like an old Charlie
Stop.
Chaplin video without sound,
But
like an old vaudeville and
but the
stuff.
Raiders rock it all the time, so
They're not. They're not
I tell you
interested.
what, though, when I see the Raiders,
But they're not
can't-
interesting. Is that what you said?
the Raiders scare me. I think of gangs.
Well, yeah, the NWA, man. Come on.
No,
They
and what was that movie we saw?
I prefer the NRA.
What's the movie we saw with Ice Cube?
Yes, that's
Straight Outta Compton.
they're the NWA. That's what I'm telling you.
Everybody was rocking that Raiders. I'd be scared to rock the Raiders. But early prediction, even though San Antonio is up one and Golden State is up one, they there's a strong coincidence there that they say Oklahoma. There's no way. I think San Antonio is awesome. It depends. We're gonna have to watch Golden State because it's gonna be one or the other. So
You're a Spurs fan?
I'm
Are
a
you from
Spurs.
San Antonio?
No, I'm from Orlando.
She
I
was
just love how
born
they
and
play.
raised in Orlando.
Oh.
She's just
Did
confused.
you live in
No,
San Antonio
she just
for
loves
a long
Tony
period
Parker.
of time?
She just loves Tony Parker.
Ah, thank
No,
you. Thank
well,
you.
She
I
likes
had-
his bucket.
No, I had an opportunity to see him play at the All-Stars game a couple years ago.
No, she didn't just see him play. She saw him
You
play.
saw him play.
She's like, oh, my goodness. I know exactly why.
I said, I know why Evelyn Goya.
2 steps in a circle.
Now, yeah,
I just think they play incredible. I would love to see how they practice. I feel like there's yoga or something involved. I mean, they're just too in sync.
There's nothing like a little wee French man.
why do you think they play yoga?
I just they're so
practicing yoga.
like when I watch them and the way they pass the ball and how they'll go that extra. I mean, and how they include the team.
Man,
I
they're
think it's
so
pretty
in sync.
amazing.
Justin Timberlake would be jealous. Dad joke number 1.
I need a sound effect for that.
I know, because that was horrible.
okay.
It's gonna be May.
We're going to go to commercial break. This is the Kevin Sutton Show. Tampa Bay Lightning, keep on doing your thing. Florida Panthers.
And we got to come back and do East Coast, but it's not quite as interesting as the West.
And today's Money Monday.
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 Yes, sir. We're back. ESPN 580 Orlando and the Kevin Sutton Show getting downright crazy. Like I said, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm on the username Kevin Sutton Show. And we got to give you that action nonstop. And it's all about that. And don't, trust me, I'm not forgetting about my wakeboard people. Wakeboard people, I got something for you. I know you've been into the WWA and what's going on lately. April 30th is always the get down time. So you know the season is getting primed up. So we're going to have a lot of that there action sports for you. But right now, you know, there's some things going on with LeBron James' hairline that's causing a couple of problems.
And it continues to grow. So we went over the West Coast when we were on, and now we're talking about the East Coast. Of course, Atlanta and Cleveland. Cleveland is up right now. Game's on.
They're gonna sweep them too.
You think they'll sweep them?
Hell yeah.
Do you have any early predictions here?
You want me to? I'll
ahead.
tell you.
Or
Let's go. Because remember, this is where Phil had to eat, you know.
he did. He's actually
Hey,
doesn't
hey,
eat
if
much.
we want to go back,
He's
the,
actually
our
been-
little
right.
hiatus we had, I was right for most of that, most
Yeah,
of the
you-
NFL.
Hold on. First of all, you've been here the shortest.
He was only wrong.
So
I've been in the shortest and I had the highest percentage.
No, you don't.
Baller.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't have the highest
you don't have
percentage.
the high percentage.
Why?
I
'Cause
have
I
the
have
highest percentage of person that flip flop.
I have the highest percentage of wins, prediction wins.
In the hot seat.
No, Super Bowls.
Yeah, but you
NBAs?
don't. The predictions you make though aren't as far out as mine. So I would say my
Yeah.
percentage
Oh,
is
Which far out?
Burn.
okay. I predicted in week 3 that the Dolphins would beat the
You did.
beat the Patriots.
Did it?
I predicted.
Did it?
That was one game, yeah.
No, I predicted the Super Bowl too.
I don't even share the same bet with you, and I'm on your side. Because normally I
But
don't want to
I
get in
remember
trouble.
a huge prediction last year. Cleveland sweeps everything on the East and
They
takes
did.
the title.
Well, they did
They
sleep.
said whoever sweeps takes the title.
Yeah. I remember I said that.
He
Myra's
said just
right.
like that, huh?
I actually
like that.
just
Just
like
like
that. How did I say it again?
Whoever sweeps the East takes the title.
I did say that. I did say just like that. If you want to check it out, it's on our website.
I've lost Kevin over there.
But no,
Kevin knew it. Reminisced for him. That's why.
I'm still gonna say LeBron's gonna get his ring this year with Cleveland. I'm still gonna say it.
No way.
I'm still gonna say it.
You got to give credit where credit's due. And LeBron has actually taken that hard butt whooping that they deserved last year, and he reassessed his life and came back with Viagra and Hair Club for Men, and he's going hard.
I'm telling you, LeBron cannot win this title by himself.
Well, no,
I'm sorry.
of course not.
It's not just by himself.
He
He's
just
got the
doesn't have the team to back him up to win a title. You're talking about two strong teams. You're talking about the Warriors and the Spurs, with the exception of Curry, who's out just temporarily. There's no way. LeBron cannot do it. Now, I do believe Cleveland takes Atlanta, even though there were early predictions that Atlanta would put up a fight for Cleveland.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And then on the other side, Miami and Toronto. That one's a hard one. I think Miami pulls it out. What do you guys think?
Miami. I say Miami too.
Kyle, where you at, dog?
Well, I'll go back to say I don't even think Cleveland will get past Toronto. I'm in that corner.
Whoa.
Yes.
Why?
I will just say that. I said that earlier today.
I can't even control his microphone, so I can't even cut it out. I'm looking for the button right now. I'm like,
Justify your
So-
explanation, please.
So Kyle, you're saying that when we go to the next level, it's going to be Cleveland versus Toronto.
Oh, yeah. I totally think it'll be a number 1 versus number 2.
Wow.
Oh, I think Cleveland's up, 13? Atlanta just scored, so 11 on Atlanta right now. They were up by 18 earlier when I looked at it. So I think Atlanta will be taken care of very quickly. And then Toronto, even though they gave up a little bit to the end of Game 7 and let Indiana back in this game, Toronto has been a very tough team this entire year, and the refs only get you to the round 3 when you're on your own then. And that's why I think Toronto, a complete team, will beat them.
Well, let me tell you about
Might be wrong.
Toronto's sixth man. He will spoil it for them, and I'm talking about Drake.
Oh, I know.
Drake,
the Canadian.
he's there. He's way too close to.
Did
the game.
you see him last night?
He was all
every
in the
time
game.
they made
He
a
just was-
routine layup, he'd get up and just go like,
Yes.
Like, God,
you guys can't see.
"You're
Kyle.
up 14." Yeah, I know. I'm waving up my arms like cheering. I'm like,
Yeah.
"You're up, dude. You're up 14, and there's 2 minutes left in the first. Calm down a second.
No reason to get crazy.
No.
Not crazy after
But
every basket."
Sean Kemp could come back and take it, because Sean Kemp can do it in 2 minutes. He could do it in 2 minutes.
Do you know what Sean Gibbs is doing right now?
I know, not right now.
He's
but I'm
got
just
17
saying.
kids,
But do you remember?
and he's on child support for every single one of them.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking, but
He's
I
the
researched
professional Dwight Howard.
it. Yeah. Well, no, he ain't got no money no more.
He's like the Dwight Howard.
Mm.
Making all them babies. But the thing is that Drake, they have said even last year that he was a little bit of a jinx. So
Always. That's not just. It seems like everything that he does, it's a jinx. I wouldn't want him in my corner.
I think sometimes you can't be too superstitious, but other time, what is the Jessica Simpson when she used to go
to the Tony
Tony
Romos
Romo.
for the Dallas
Yeah.
Well,
Cowboys.
see, but it's Tony Romos, and he's a
But-
jinx himself.
but they were like, "Hey, girl, we like you being here."
Yeah, that's true. Tony Romo's still questionable after all those girls had left.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's interesting is the one thing I want to know is after the season is up and after, depending on how the whole Oklahoma game, is Kevin Durant staying or going?
He's leaving. If
Is
they
he-
if
is
they
he-
will not if
is he
they
going to
lose
Houston?
if they don't win the NBA Finals,
He's gone.
Kevin Durant will leave.
They're not going to win the NBA Finals.
Okay, well he's gonna leave then.
I mean,
They won't get to the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think San
They won't get
Antonio-
past the Spurs right now.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing for KD.
The Spurs is a hard time.
The Spurs. I mean, the Spurs take this. They're talking about it'll be 2-0. But where does Kevin Durant land? See, it just seems
Miami.
like
L.A.
they're talking about Miami. They're talking about Houston.
Oh, I know. Orlando Magic.
Hey, we'll go after him.
That would
Give him
be
a shot.
amazing. We would actually have people return to the game. But I mean, think about the one thing I wonder about Kevin Durant. I've seen some really great, pieces on him. Is he has a real great connection in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They love him there.
Yeah.
What he's done as a humanitarian in that town, and just himself, not just writing a check, actually showing up. It's going to have to be bittersweet if he does leave.
Yeah.
But the biggest name that I hear is Miami. He goes to Miami. If he goes to Miami, are they contenders again with Bosh, Wade?
But you got to think.
Durant?
But him and Bosh are the same position. So
Bosh gone.
Durant's a beast. Durant is way.
Bosh
I
gone,
think
though.
Yeah, but Bosch is those health issues with the clots.
the blood
That's-
clots.
he may never touch the court again.
that's sad.
That is, it's because it's not because if he gets back out there and it's 100%, I mean, he could go out there and collapse,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
be done.
done.
Well, he does always have a
wants that?
career to fall back on in Jurassic Park. So
But also, Wade.
What?
Wade's old. His body's
Yeah.
hurting.
But
You know?
Dwayne Wade can't help. Miami has to look at building up a new team. Unfortunately, that's where they're at right now.
this is what Dwayne Wade's 13th season.
Yeah,
Around
it's
that.
up there.
He got drafted 2004 or 2003. I think
I
2000.
think it's a 3.
Yeah, because Carmelo, Bosh, Wade, LeBron, all those guys got drafted that year. So I think this is his 13th season.
Yeah, he was in the same. It was he was the 5th pick. He was the 5th pick. Chris Bosh was the 4th pick to Toronto.
Yeah.
and that was 2003.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
LeBron was 1.
yeah.
But I mean, Wade's body's got to be feeling it. How
True.
much? I mean, we always talk about how LeBron's body and Kevin and I got to see him play, live when they played the Magic, and this guy's icing those knees, we saw him literally cramp up on the court. Remember, Kev, when he was doing that shot, and he caught a Charlie horse, and you could feel it, so.
You could see it.
So I'm just saying, is it worth the investment for Kevin Durant to go to Miami?
Yes.
Can they still save that? Can they possibly do something there?
It's the East, absolutely.
The East need another team that's on the level as Cleveland. Toronto, their record is good, but the media and the exposure, the celebrity of the team isn't as big as Cleveland, not even close. So if KD did come over to Miami, I think Miami would be definitely on the same level as Cleveland.
But you got to think about this if you're Kevin Durant. If I go to Miami, I'm going to have to be doing the grunt of the work, and Dwayne Wade will be there, but he won't be there all the time. He'll probably take the rest of the season off, and I got to do the grunt of the work, or I could stay in Oklahoma City with Russell Westbrook,
right,
and be right back where I am next year,
and be with somebody that you can build the dream with.
Because my prediction is he's back in Oklahoma City with the Thunder. But a 1 to 2 year deal, because that's the new hotness. 1 to 2 year deal.
That's the new hotness.
Because Westbrook.
You like that term, do you?
Was you on Paramore last week? I was hanging out on Paramore.
I try to keep my lingo up with the what the kids are saying. I'm just saying.
All you had to add in there was "cuz," and that would have been. I'd have been sold. Like, where is the grape juice and 30-inch rims? I gotta look at Kyle when he leaves the studio today.
It's an Ultima. It has nothing in there.
Gotta stay with the,
in my opinion,
hotness,
it'll be interesting to see after this whole series is done, what ends up transpiring with those players. Who's staying? I know the Clippers say they're keeping Paul, they're keeping Blake. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, everything changes up, but we're gonna get into that. But there hasn't been a real dream team in a long time, and it's all about people that their age has allowed them to mature into this. And what is going to happen now? How do you create that new team with some of these young guys that we got out there doing their thing right now?
When was that last dream team? Chicago?
Miami.
Miami?
Stay
Chicago?
Tuned. This is the Kevin Sutton Show. As your mama. Sorry, guys. Whenever this song comes on, I get a little bit crunk. So I really.
This is unhappy, right?
You didn't have to throw your wallet at me.
Well, there's no money in it. So.
I was dancing. So, back to what we were talking about. This is the Kevin Sutton Show. All action, all the time.
The Kevin Sutton Show is brought to you by USA Immigration Services, handling all of your immigration and business needs. Go to usaimmigrationserve.com or call 407-894-6333.
And you can leave us a voice message on our website without even dialing a phone number. Just at thekevinsuttonshow.com, and on the right side of the screen, click on the speak pipe button. Keep it clean because we will play it on the air. Ask us any questions or just give us a comment. But whatever you do, head to kevinsuttonshow.com.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Do that there, do that there. But, so we were talking about the dream team. Possibly putting together a dream team. And I'm not talking about the 1992 Olympics dream team. That was something great. That's like the Beatles and Elvis jumped together on tour.
Who that?
Okay, yeah. So
wow.
Why do you always do that?
Jump together on tour and have a great time. And NBA fans around the world went crazy to see that. That was one of the best Olympic teams we ever had. But I was saying...
But that was an unfair Olympic team.
That was an unfair Olympic
team. I digress, but go ahead.
Yeah. Go USA.
It's like putting, getting LeBron, Curry.
But you got to
Kevin
remember,
Durant.
we did get whooped. We did get whooped before. Remember, we got whooped.
Yeah, but
when they went over there all arrogant and got some stuff handed to them. It wasn't
Argentina.
a green card. It wasn't a green card.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what team it was.
Argentina beat them.
Hand him a good butt whooping and a steak. Like, here you go. Thank you for coming.
Hey, why you got to make it sound like that? But anyway, when we talk about our dream team now, and it's got to be a realistic dream team.
No, I'm saying not like just pull people from each individual teams. I'm talking about dream team that's actually players on the same team and how they work together. Like the Spurs, they have a dream team going on. The Lakers, they had a thing going on. You had the Orlando Magic back when Shaq was there, and
Penny Hardaway.
There was like a little dream finesse going on. You could see the future with these teams.
So we
Dwayne Wade,
can't
Miami
create. We
Heat.
can't create our own.
Well, no, but I
No,
I
I'm
do.
just saying, who has that right now?
Well, I know that when it was the Magic,
Goody.
it was Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott,
Horace Grant.
and Horace Grant.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable, you know. And of course, you know, back in the days with Chicago. My thing is, Chicago was amazing when Michael Jordan was there, and he had Scottie Pippen, and he had all his crew. But how did somehow Miami outshine Chicago when it was LeBron, Wade, and Bosh?
Social media.
Yeah.
Is that what you think changed it?
It wasn't by stats.
Well,
it wasn't
also
by scores.
I also think because, respectively, those three individuals, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James, were the superstars of their own teams, and I think them coming together also created the buzz. Plus, that interview that all three of us said, "No, we ain't gonna win 1 title. We ain't gonna win 2 titles. We ain't gonna win 3 titles. We ain't gonna win 4 titles. We ain't gonna win 5 titles." He actually said this: "We ain't gonna win 6 titles. We gonna win like 18 titles in a row."
And that's why.
He
Yeah.
actually said that.
Who said that?
LeBron.
LeBron
You
said
don't,
that?
you don't remember the interview
Yeah,
they had?
it was-
They all came out with the smoke and the fog machines.
It was
They had
crazy.
the chairs on the court. They announced it like a game, and LeBron's all coming out cheesing. It's like, yeah. We gonna win 15 titles, baby. More kids than Dwight Howard. Dad joke too. Boo.
So, how many rings officially did Miami get?
2.
Two. It was 2 rings.
So they came up a little short.
Then he left.
Yeah.
And he was like, peace.
Then he broke up with them. But remember, even Oprah gave him time. When Oprah puts you out there,
But, I mean, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and
but see,
Dennis
it was a
Rodman.
different time.
Yeah. But social media allows us to push these guys way farther than the average. And I would say social media-wise, I've said this before on iLiver Radio. It's liver. You know, it's not the heart. Jeez, don't get so lost, guys. Jeez. Kyle even knew that one. Okay, so
I like it, actually.
I like it too now that I understand.
So when we talked about this whole thing of the fad potential of each brand, and Miami has a fad potential that sticks out, where people will wear a Miami Heat jersey and a hat just because
It's
it looks
trendy.
good. It's trendy. The Lakers jersey, same situation.
I can't
Knicks.
believe the Lakers jersey still is a trend, considering
It's a
how
trend.
horrible
It's a trend.
they
Da-
did.
Dallas
man, it's
Cowboys.
a brand. It's like the Yankees.
Yeah,
the
that's
Yankees
true.
are going to suck,
Yeah,
but
people
they-
wear so much Yankee stuff, they don't even know what the Yankees
They can't even
Right.
name 3 players on the team.
But you know what? When you go to New York, all you see is Yankee stuff on every corner for sale. So.
all you go is L.A. All you see is Lakers.
That's-
Lakers, L.A. can't name 3 players on the Lakers.
Boston Celtics, same thing. It's a fad. Like you know, you're like, hey, I gotta represent, but like, we don't have that in Orlando.
No.
We don't have that. So what I'm saying is,
Side note, I did see a clip of my man John Cena wearing a Magic jersey
oh,
back in the
very
day.
nice.
It was
Oh, my
nice.
goodness. So
Go
Did
ahead.
you guys watch the pay-per-view last night?
Of course I did.
So what happened with
Hold on, we'll get into it on Wednesday.
Wrestling.
Wrestling
Wednesday?
was-
what
Of course I
happened
did.
with the guy who got was
Enzo Moore. He had a
Yeah, Enzo,
concussion.
I don't-
I'll
I
talk-
of course I did.
a little background on me. I used to love wrestling as a kid. I haven't watched it regularly in 10 years.
Well,
Oh,
I will
wow.
school
So-
you on Wednesday, baby.
Okay, all right.
Brother.
So what happened? We played it during the show today. So what happened with did he hit the turnbuckle and then he hit the mat and got a concussion or was knocked out?
His head bounced off the middle rope, and then his head bounced off the middle rope. It gave him a whiplash, and then the back of his head hit the canvas.
And then he said, "Oh, he was released from the hospital 4 hours." Like, well, wait, what happened? What did
He
he
was
have?
knocked out, but he had a
Oh.
concussion. That was
Oh,
it.
okay.
That was it.
Those turnbuckles are not
He'll live.
soft whatsoever.
He'll live.
People got to realize that.
And Cena didn't participate because he's still
He's still out
recuperating.
for now.
Yeah, he's working hard. But anyway, so we talk about those teams. I still, being from Orlando, one of my favorite teams was that team in '96. It was awesome.
Don't just
you
say
know.
Beam from Orlando, like Bone in Orlando.
Yeah.
You got to say Bone in Orlando.
Born in Orlando. It was awesome. You can imagine, I was in college. It was awesome. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal took classes at Valencia Community College. So I'd run into them. They would go to the club. I was in Shaquille's video.
That's
That was
true. You
happening
were
at
in
the
Shaq
club.
time.
You know, it was just
What
cool.
video were you in?
Video
Do you want me to slam it?
Do you want me to slam it?
Oh man,
She was the one twerking.
But you no.
Before
was twerking with
No.
she
But-
was flirking.
But guys, I know you guys were really young back then, but it was an awesome feeling here in Orlando. It was awesome.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember that,
we
Kyle?
had the team.
well, I wasn't here, but I was in South Florida, and we had the Magic on a local station But watching Shaq, that was fun. I mean, Shaq was cool.
He was a beast.
Shaq was on MTV. He was on Nickelodeon. He was everywhere.
I think it's different for me because I came from a town where we had no professional sports teams. Nothing.
What town?
Newport News, Virginia.
Oh.
Okay.
So
you guys have a catalog for women's clothing. That's the only thing you guys
have. We so if you were a fan, you would cheer for the Wizards or the Bullets back then.
Yeah.
You cheer and then or the Redskins, but that was it.
Yeah,
so it's different for me being here in a major city where you can reach out and
really.
Hey,
you got to imagine
Harris.
Not only
you're gone now. Bye bye.
Yeah. Not only did we have an awesome team and we had Shaquille O'Neal who was doing his rap and movies. We had the All-Stars game back then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were it.
It was hot. Orlando was hot.
It was hot. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was cool. I mean, I had a Penny Hardaway jersey. I mean, I bought a jersey. Everyone.
I drink Lipton's iced tea because of Penny. Little Penny.
And then Little Penny came out, and that just blew it up.
Chris Rock.
Yeah, Little Penny was amazing. That, it made basketball interesting outside of the regular scope of the regular people, because people were buying those Little Penny dolls from Toys R Us, and they were they were kind of like the Tickle Me Elmo, where people were going crazy during Christmas time.
Oh yeah,
trying to buy the Little Penny dolls, and now you can find them for $5 on eBay. But
what's
I
crazy
need to find me one of those.
A little penny?
Yeah.
No, we had the All-Stars game here, 3 years ago?
2012.
2012.
We had it.
I ran into Penny Hardaway, and he's different now. I mean, he was so thin and so athletic, and now he's a chubby thin guy with his kids and stuff. So it just took the hoopla away.
Oh,
it was gone.
His aura's gone.
His aura's gone.
So I'm just a chubby guy with a kid.
You know that skinny, the skinny chubby look.
He's
when you've been skinny your whole life, but now you've got a little.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've had this challenge my whole life.
I will never go back down to my original weight. 7 pounds 11 ounces. That's too hard. Dad joke number 3. Boom.
Actually, that was a good one. I want to give you a ding on that
one. So you guys were. I mean, I'm gonna give it to Orlando. Where were you? Where are you at? Miami?
What, for the Eastern Conference this year?
Yeah.
Oh, my dream team? Oh man,
it is. You can't change it as it is.
Okay, I will admit I did root for Orlando in 95-96.
Okay.
I was huge Shaq fan because I watched Kazam.
Oh,
Kazam was
Kazam did it for me, and Steel. I got the tattoo, baby.
Shaq made it entertaining, man.
So you're gonna say that was one of your dream teams?
That was my team.
Okay,
I didn't care.
where are you
the Charlotte Hornets. I like the Charlotte Hornets.
Lonzo.
Lonzo. He's from Virginia.
Muggsy Bogues.
Zoe, and they had that nice teal color.
That jersey was a trendsetter there.
Yeah,
People
that
wore that
was.
for
that
fashion.
Was. So where do you stand, Kev?
Chicago Bulls, man. I mean, that was it.
That's so typical to be said.
Oh, well.
Talk to Just Nick about it and see how he feels. Where you at, Kyle?
Kyle, where are you?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it. So it's just NBA?
Yeah, NBA, and it's team as is. So there's no changing characters.
I mean,
like a true dream team that you could see.
So you say Alonzo Mourning when he got traded to the Heat and then resigned.
Yeah. Wow,
and that Tim Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn, PJ Brown team was fun to watch going up. Jeez, those were fun. They didn't beat the Bulls, which was struggling, but that was the team that I look back on that I was really rooting for. Because even if you had Shaq on Miami when they won their first national, well, all right, it's got Shaq and Wade, and it's like those were guys that hadn't proven themselves and then wanted to, and you wanted to root for them a little bit harder, at least to me.
I'll never forget there was a game where Magic played Chicago, and it was a halftime, and Penny Hardaway just threw the ball, and he made a shot from across the court. We lost that game.
That's a Steph Curry move.
We lost that game, but it was cool. It was cool to see.
Dying.
Bless you.
Yes. But, hey, this is the Kevin Sutton Show. We're going to go to commercial break.
Monday.
We're
When we come back, baby.
Monday.
Jay-Z, right?
Yes, sir. This is the Kevin Sutton Show coming to you loud and proud. ESPN 580 Orlando. You can always hit us up, 844-225-5580. And you can actually text 21232 and send us a little text message. I like that.
Show some love.
Didn't know about that there. And you can just say what's on your mind. Who's your dream team? Text it to 21232.
The Kevin Sutton Show is brought to you by David Moss Volkswagen Only Road, where they sell both new and used cars. Come check out the great assortment of used vehicles they have. Also, sign and drive deals, great leases. That's David Moss Volkswagen Only Road for Orlando North. And always tell them your friends at the Kevin Sutton Show saying.
You know, a lot of people always ask us,
Hey, how can I help?
all you have to do is like, listen, and share. Like our stuff on social media. Obviously, listen to the show and definitely share the podcast. Well, the best thing you can do is tell a friend, tell your family, tell your mom, tell everybody in the NHL to listen to the Kevin Sutton Show.
And some shout outs to some great people who support our show. George,
Chris,
James. You guys share us all the time.
You guys know who
Krispy
you are.
Kreme Chris. You guys know who you guys are. So always appreciate the love. So and then a big shout out to Faithy Fun Time, who hasn't made her appearance yet on the show, but had an amazing musical this weekend.
The Sound of Music.
The Sound of Music, and the whole crew, we all went and checked it out, and it was awesome.
There. It was good.
And Jerome was there. Jerome never seen the Sound of Music.
Oh,
How do you not seen it? But it's that time.
Here comes the money.
It's that time.
Money talk.
If you ain't pay your rent, this is how you gonna get it.
All right.
Money
Monday. For those unfamiliar with Money Monday, what we do, we take athletes and celebrities and we pretty much compare their net worth. So we just steal their stuff off of celebrity net worth. So you have a beef with that? Go with them. So this week's
Are we
theme.
picking out people?
No. I have a list. This week's theme is number one NFL draft picks because the NFL draft was last week. So we'll go over a few and then I'll tell you the net worth. All right. Number one and number two. Kyle, you can play two, okay? Number one, number two, we have Jameis Winston. He was drafted last year. And we have Sam Bradford, who was drafted by the Rams in 2010. Who is worth more? Jameis Winston or Sam Bradford? Mayra?
I'm going to go with Sam Bradford.
I'm going with Sam because Winston messed his money up.
Sam Bradford for that exact reason.
Yep.
The person with the higher amount of money is Sam Bradford with $25 million, and Jameis Winston is worth $10 million. All right?
That hurts. That hurts.
He's already worth $10 million?
Yes.
But he would have been way more than that.
He would.
What is it, Publix?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
He probably has a trespassing
All
order.
right, don't ever let him in here. All right, we got Cam Newton, who was drafted by the Panthers in 2011, or we have Andrew Luck, who was drafted by the Colts in 2012. Who is worth more, Cam Newton or Andrew Luck?
Andrew Luck.
Are you going with the raspberry blueberry effect?
No, I'm actually
Okay.
going with the effect of Cam Newton was not known to be the hype that he was going to be.
Okay, Mayra.
I'm going to go with Luck also, but for a different reason. I think that Cam Newton's hype has come later, so he became beloved, but then he became loved and then hated all in the same season.
I'll say Cam Newton.
All right. Well, the person with the higher amount of money is Cam Newton with $25 million. Andrew Luck is worth $20 million.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. I don't never hurt.
These
when
are
it's
all
that close.
number one overall draft picks, too. So
I
remember
never
that.
hurt when it's that close.
All right, next we have Matt Stafford, who was drafted by the Lions in 2009, or Jamarcus Russell, who was drafted by the Raiders in 2007. Kyle, you want to take that one first?
I'll go with Stafford.
All right. Kev
I'm going to say Stafford.
and Mayra.
Stafford is Detroit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Detroit.
If you haven't heard of Jamarcus Russell, because he was a huge bust.
Yeah.
Jamarcus Russell's only worth $2 million, but that's a lot more than I have. But Matt Stafford was worth $15 million. All right, next we have Keyshawn Johnson, who was drafted by the Jets in 1996, or Michael Vick, who was drafted by the Falcons in 2001. Who is worth more?
Now,
Right now?
As of right now, this is
Okay.
2015. Actually, 2015 number. So now,
Yeah, because Vic doesn't have two pennies to rub together.
you may think that, or you may not think that.
So the options are Vic and
And Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn for me.
All right.
I'm going to stick with Vic.
All right.
Keyshawn.
All right. Keyshawn Johnson is worth more at $15 million, but $20 million, but Michael Vick is worth $15 million. So you're close.
He didn't
All
lose
right.
it all. He didn't
No,
lose
our
it all.
last two Hall of Famers, John Elway or Troy Aikman.
Ooh.
Who is worth more money?
John Elway.
Okay.
We're going to go with Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman.
John L. Ooh, wait.
It's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
Troy ain't doing commercials.
Yeah, but Troy's doing the Fox A game.
Yeah, he's doing the Fox A game.
So who gets paid more right now, Troy or John?
Now, this is their net worth. This isn't how much money they make in the bank. This is
I know,
their
like,
net
how
worth.
much-
Yeah,
how
but in the
much-
past 10 years, Troy's had a nice little Fox contract
Yeah.
keeping the flow. And as long as he's keeping investing in it, it'll
Man,
grow.
Kyle thinks real deep into it, man. He's worse than Mayra with all that figuring it all out.
I'll probably go with Troy Aikman.
Troy.
All right. The amount is $145 million.
Jesus.
Troy
It is
Aikman.
John Elway.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Troy
yeah.
Aikman is worth $25 million.
What?
And just to
But
throw
hold
this
on.
out here,
How? How is he worth $125 million? What are his major contracts?
investments. He
Skechers.
probably got investments.
Well, I don't know what he
Skechers.
makes right now, but yeah, he
Skechers, Depends.
You're crazy. All right, we got two more here. These are just some crazy ones. Johnny Manziel. He's been in the news lately because he's
Done.
crazy. How much do you think this dude's worth?
I put him at like $47 million.
we're counting his trust fund, right?
No, his parents are worth $50 million.
Right.
But no, him alone. Kevin?
I'm going to go with $18 million.
Kyle?
Less than 10.
7.
It is 6. All right, and we got the NFL commissioner, Roger Goodell. This is his 10th season being the commissioner. How much is that dude worth?
A lot of money.
Take a guess. How much?
$50 million.
I'm going to go with $80 million.
Okay.
I'm going to go 111.
Kevin's the closest. $75 million.
Ah.
So that is Money Money Monday, guys. If you want to catch up on some of the old episodes, just go to our website, KevinSuttonShow.com. Click on podcasts, and obviously
I'm
look for
still
Monday.
floored at the Curry money. That was insane.
Oh yeah,
That deal, that small deal he did
Yeah,
with
man.
Under Armour.
Man, he needs to re-up his.
It was Keyshawn versus Michael Vick, right?
Yes.
Right.
See, Keyshawn, remember, he's been at ESPN for the past 20 years, and he has been a heavy hitter in the investing where he's from. Mm-hmm. So I would have said that his investments were worth more than Michael Vick's lawsuits. That's how I came to that.
Oh, nice.
True.
Am I overthinking this game?
You
No,
are.
you're
All
actually
right,
doing it. You have to.
No,
You
okay.
actually have to.
All right.
Yeah, because I mean,
kind of think back on like troubles, where they are financially,
Right.
endorsements, sneakers. I mean, you got so
you know
much
who's
stuff.
one of the smartest though? Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, he owes like 1,000,000 Five Guys.
155 Five Guys, the most
155, wow.
most franchise ownership in that industry. He also owns the Mr. Biggs. He's part owner in 24 Fitness. Mm-hmm. And the guy is smart.
He owns more Five Guys that is no longer called Five Guys. It's like 20 guys at each one of his stores.
So
I think that's where I'm going for dinner after the show tonight, actually. Now that you say that.
Today's show is brought to you by Five Guys.
no, we're not giving him any more money. We already give him enough. You know.
Don't go to Mr. Biggs because it used to be $3 and now it's $4. And
Now
it
it's
went
$6.
from $4 and went to $6 car wash.
Well, I can't wait for.
I like they put the
Wrestling
X's
Wednesday.
over top of the money.
Yes.
Like, come on,
Do they really?
Like, you can't buy a new sign. Like,
all that
Well,
money
that
you got.
$6 going somewhere. Ain't going to a sign.
I know he did just cross out the 3.
That is pretty good.
Where is the car wash?
On
I've never
OBT.
seen
there's
it.
one on
T
OBT
and there's one on
Americana.
Silver Star.
Silver Star. Yep.
Yeah, so he's got 2, and he goes there. You can
He
run
does.
into him.
He does frequently go to all of the car washes.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I've never been over there.
He goes to dump out the little coin machines. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
get my money.
yeah.
I gotta get my money. Shazam! And it just disappears.
and then he throws the coins in the air.
I want to get all my money because I want to. Everybody want to get all my money, and I want to go get it that time. And we're gonna go to commercial break. And Shazam!
We out.